Hi and welcome back to a new video. We are still at Gamescom 2022 and we just passed by Corsair and they are having this secret room inside a corner where they are displaying a new monitor. And typically we wouldn't just make a video dedicated about a monitor, but this is really special. It's called the Xeneon Flex, and Flex for flexibility. I will just start off with it right away. It's a flexible OLED panel. That's really interesting. Like personally, I've never seen something like this before that is intended to be an actual production unit, because obviously foldable displays and bendable displays is not a new thing, but actually bringing this to the gaming market, I think is quite special. Actually, don't be surprised. I'm not gentle and this is still a prototype unit. That's why it's making sometimes a bit weird noises if you're bending it, but I can tell you, I've been bending this I don't know how many times. Then again, you wouldn't do this on a daily basis. You wouldn't sit in front of your PC, bend this all day, right? So it's more like a thing if you're thinking about maybe playing Forza or something, and then you would want to have it curved, and then I don't know, for maybe video editing or something else, might be better to have it flat. So that could be a use case. The use case is something we can discuss in a second, but first of all, just some base specs so you know what we actually have here. So it's a 21:9 panel, 45-inch OLED, as I said before, 3440 x 1440 pixel. The weight of the thing is 3.5 kilograms, so it's actually not that heavy, but we have a more heavy stand on it, just to give it a bit more, just to have it a bit more rigid. If you're flexing it, you definitely need a bit more stability to it. It's 240 Hertz, 98.5 DCI-P3, it's up to 1000 nits, so also the brightness is there. Definitely, I think, very exciting just looking at the specs themselves, and also that they made it technically possible to do this. And you know, when I first saw this, I was straight wondering, like, how many times can you do this before breaking the monitor? And I've been doing this for, I don't know, it's definitely an interesting exercise. But also, if you consider that they have multiple media outlets passing by and they all did this, and Corsair shows it to everyone, they estimated that they already bent this like 200 or 300 times today, so it seems to be really reliable, because I was afraid that, I don't know, if you do it 10, 20 times that it maybe suffers, but like you cannot see any harm to the panel after bending this several times. Bending is also something we have to address a bit more in detail, because if you look at this from the perspective that you can get a flat display and you can also get a curved display. This is something in between, because if we look at how it's curved, obviously you have the mechanism sitting behind it. So you have one mechanism here and one mechanism here. This will make the bend a bit more unnatural. So it's not a perfect radius that you would get from a natural curved display you would purchase. Because actually what it's doing, you have a like flat area here, then you have one curved area here. It's a little bit more flat in the center, curved and flat. That is one thing you have to definitely consider, because if you sit in front of it, it's different to have a display that is perfectly round, like perfectly curved. It's different, but it also gives you more flexibility. If you have, for example, a triple monitor setup, you have one maybe flat in the center, and this, let's say this is on the right, then you could theoretically also have the left side flat and only have the right side curved. So just for having very obscure setups, this could be definitely a thing. So just from a pure technical perspective, I think it's quite exciting. Yeah, it's a prototype, as I said before. This will make it to the market early next year, and that's why the entire mechanism, everything is just like a one out of one product, and that's why you can hear those noises, so don't, I'm not gonna judge on that. I'm not sure how much sense this product actually makes to bring it to the market, to be fully honest, because essentially, just from my perspective, like I buy a monitor and then I either use it flat or curved. I just cannot imagine that you would, I don't know, like you play Forza and you do this, then you go back to Windows and you do this. I mean, how often are you really gonna do it? So that's the question I'm asking myself. Just technically that you can do this and you can do it reliable is an amazing thing. I'm just not sure how much sense it actually makes to have this as a product on the market. But that's something we will find out if somebody of you out there wants to buy it or not. You can also let me know comments down below what you think about it, if you think it makes sense or not. I think feedback is definitely welcome. What I like also is the stand of the monitor. So we have some output-input areas, so USB you can use, headphone jack, and also USB Type-C on the back. So that's something I really like. That's something like a small docking station that could actually extend this further, have more connectors on there. I think this could be on every Corsair monitor. That would definitely be a very interesting add-on to have. I asked if there is a limit. Corsair officially allows for how many times you can bend it, and it seems to be no limit there, which is great. You get 3 years of warranty, so you can probably buy this quite confident that even if there would be some kind of issue, shouldn't be a problem to get a replacement. Also 0 pixel policy and everything, so the base is there to get an exciting product. I will look forward to see actual review units and actual like production units, see how they improve maybe the arms on the back and the mechanism to maybe make it a little bit more elegant without like the cracking noises and everything. But just from a pure technical perspective, that we can actually get flexible OLED displays, 45 inches, 240 Hertz, definitely exciting, and that's why I thought we will quickly cover this for you on camera. Thanks for tuning in, see you next time, bye bye.